stir-fried beef broccoli with carrots and red bell pepper. If you wanted to know the recipe, then stay tuned. Casa Negrense, Cooking and Lifestyle with Queenie. Hi guys, my name is Queenie and you are watching Casa Negrense. Today in Casa Negrense, we are going to show you a very simple recipe, but for my opinion, it is one of the best stir-fried beef and vegetable dish that is a go-to here in the house because it's easy and it is economical and it is yummy. So what do we have here today is a dish which I'm gonna call beef and broccoli, of course, with carrots and peppers. So these are the ingredients. We have broccoli, of course. It's already cut up into this sizes. We also have beef, as it entails in the title. We have beef. We're supposed to have a sirloin cut into strips, but we don't have any. So I found this ground beef, but please use strip sizes if you have, or cut it into cubes. And I have the red bell pepper. I have onion here. This is 1/2 of the medium-sized red bell pepper. We have onion, medium-sized onion, all of it. We have 1 large carrot. We have 5 stalks of or 5 cloves of garlic. And we have salt and black pepper to taste. We have soy sauce, we have sugar, and we're going to be using some oyster sauce. So, I'm going to be using 3 tablespoons of oyster sauce. I'm going to put 1/4 teaspoon of sugar, salt and pepper to taste, and I'm going to be adding 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. I'm going to use the light soy sauce, okay? Because that's what we have. So all you guys in your house, whatever soy sauce you have, make use of it, okay? So that would be it for the ingredients. All right, procedure-wise, I already have a boiling water here. I'm going to blanch the broccoli here so fast, and I'm supposed to put it in a tub of ice water. Just if you don't have tub of ice water afterwards, you can just use cold water to stop the cooking process after you blanch your broccoli in here. All right, let's start blanching the broccoli. For a few minutes, tops 2 minutes. This keeps the veggie green, you know, when you stir fry it, and it's easy to manage because if you cook this stir frying, it's gonna get mushy or so soft. But if you do this, it's only take a few minutes for stir frying and then you're done. All right, you can go ahead and stir it. And then once it becomes a little soft, which is 2 minutes, and then take it out of the pot, drain the water, and then put it in a cold water or in an ice tub. But I don't have ice, as I said. I only have cold water because our refrigerator is broken and it needs some fixing tomorrow. People that are supposed to fix it are gonna come tomorrow, so let's see. So quickly drain the water. And then afterwards, put it in an ice bath or cold water. This stops the cooking process because you don't want it na malata or madunot sa ilonggo pa. Alright. I have the cold water here, and oh my god, and it all went to the to the sink, some of it, so be careful. Alright, so our broccoli has cooled down, and I remove all the water on it. Alright, I have another water here. The pot that I boiled the broccoli with, I didn't wash it. I just rinse it and then I put water again, and I'm gonna blanch the carrots as well. It would have been practical earlier if I could have remembered to blanch your broccoli then add your carrots at the same time so you're draining it all together, but it's already done and over with. I cannot undo that, so I'm just gonna boil another water and then I'm gonna blanch also the carrots in there. So while we are waiting for our carrots, or the water for the carrots to boil, we are going to put here 3 tablespoons. We're going to make the sauce, okay? So this is 1, 2, all right, 3 tablespoons of oyster sauce. And I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce here. And then I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon. Did I say teaspoon earlier? Yeah. 1/4 teaspoon of sugar. And I'm going to salt and pepper it. 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. And I'll go with that 1/8 teaspoon of salt. If you notice, I don't measure really because I can estimate and guesstimate because I know what my measurements are all about. But if you want to use the measuring devices, okay? All right. To answer the question of Queenie, what measuring device you're talking about, this is my measuring device. So this is my 1/4 teaspoon, the smallest one, and then so forth. So mix the sauce, and also we're gonna be putting some water and a little, just an itty-bitty water, and then we're going to be using, of course, oil later when we stir fry. It's constant in Casa Negrense. It's always 2 tablespoons of oil. All right, for the water, 1/8 cup, or approximately 3 tablespoons of water. And so that's our sauce, okay? Or if you want it to be more saucier or more saucy than this, add another tablespoon of water. So all in all, this is 4 tablespoons of water. Or if you want to use the measuring device, 1/8 cup plus 1 tablespoon of water. Or just do your estimation or guesstimation, because that's how I guesstimate here, okay? All right, going back here, water's boiling. Let's blanch the carrots. This is for 1 to 2 people, or 1 to 2 persons only, because you don't want to be cooking too much and then you're not going to end up finishing it. So just cook enough for, your family to eat. Now, since carrots is tougher than the broccoli, 2 minutes for the broccoli, so we're going to make 3 minutes for the carrots, okay? All right, it's been 3 minutes, so I'm ready to rinse this one and put it in a cold water. I'm not going to show you anymore the procedure. Just follow what I did with the broccoli, okay? Alrighty, carrots and broccoli hanging out in one container. Let's go outside the dirty kitchen and start stir frying this bad boys right here. Alrighty. 2 tablespoons of oil in our magic wok. My mom's favorite wok. We call it magic wok because usually all the cooking and the magic is happening in this wok. So we're just gonna let it smoke a bit, and then we're going to put our onions. Cooking and filming at the same time, huh? One person. Next, I should have called Casa Negrense the one-pot girl or one-pot gal cooking show, right? But I guess Casa Negrense is more appropriate since we are catering for Ilonggo dishes here, / Chinese, or any food that I grew up with. Alright. And I'm gonna place my garlic right away, because we still want our onion to be whole, not caramelized, because it adds crunch to the dish. Then we're gonna add the meat. As I said, if you have the strip cut of meat or cube meat, better, but whatever we have is what we use, because I was roaming around in our local grocery store here and I can't find it. So I gave up on it and I said, whatever sirloin I find, I'm gonna use it, because whatever works, right? That's what it is here in Casa Negrense. Whatever you have, use it. It's gonna yield the same taste, but just the appearance is slightly different, but still, it is good. Right, make sure you're using high heat, please. Alright, if ever I didn't season our sauce earlier, I could have placed salt and pepper in here already. But since we put it all in the sauce that we put together, so I'm gonna hold off with to that, and then we're gonna season it all together later with that sauce. Make sure meat is cooked through. Question: why is meat, usually people eat the meat medium well done, and sometimes medium, or there's medium rare, medium rare, medium well, and all those 9 yards when you eat the steak, right? And it's the same thing also when you eat it in a different form of meat. I'm talking about beef, okay? So, but then when it's pork, you really need to cook it through. Plus also your chicken. You have to make sure to avoid salmonella and all those other stuff. But for beef, I don't know why, but usually it's eaten raw, and there's even a beef tartare that the French people are popular making with, or our fellow European, our European countries, not fellow, but other European countries, because I'm an American Filipino, I'm not European. So that's how they prepare their food. When it comes to beef, it's halfway cooked, because they said that the taste remains there and it's better that way. Yeah, for me, with this kind of recipe here, I make sure that my beef is cooked through. And then I can add my bell pepper. What's your favorite, red or green bell pepper? Okay, for my beef, especially in spaghettis or bolognese sauce or other stuff, I use red bell pepper. I also use red bell pepper for my sauces, spaghetti sauce and all that. But I use green bell pepper when I cook Chinese food like pancit, bihon, sotanghon, and all that. Why? I just love the flavor of it. But one of my best friends, her name is Russell, she uses red bell pepper in everything. In the Philippines, yes, I know now that it's very popular for the red and the green bell pepper, but we used to use just the regular pidada. Pidada is a bell pepper. It's a crossbreed between a red and a green bell pepper, but usually it looks more green than red. So that's my analysis for the day. do what you want to put in your food, but I just realized that green bell peppers are good with stir fries for Chinese dishes. But of course, for other European dishes and American dishes, I prefer my red bell pepper, especially Italian dishes. Red bell pepper is the best. And I also make like this stir fry I do macaroni soup, and I also use red bell pepper on it because it tastes wonderful with a red pepper. Alright, our meat is cooked through, and it's time to put the veggies, or more veggies, because the green bell pepper is already a veggie. So we're putting our broccoli and our carrots. Let me see if I can pull it together without my mom's help here. Okay, yes, it's going through, or it's manageable for me to stir fry and at the same time film. Alright. See, the reasoning or the rationale behind this is because you already blanch, or you already pre-boil your vegetable and you blanch it, so it doesn't require a lot more of stirring and tossing in your wok, which, you know, because broccoli is a very, very fragile vegetable. If you keep stirring back and forth, it's gonna madunot siya, it's gonna turn into small pieces, and you don't want to do that. Alright, so move little at a time. And then the last thing we're gonna add is our sauce. Now, some people put slurry. That means flour and water, or corn flour and water at the end. But I prefer it this way. I just have to add the sauce because anyways, the oyster sauce has a little bit of that thicky consistency already in there. So, I don't know, is that the word, thicky consistency? But it's already a thick consistency, right? Alright, and then we're gonna add our sauce. Don't wait too long because you don't want your vegetable to be overly cooked. Alright, just make sure the sauce is being incorporated with the veggie, because when I eat stir fry veggie, I like it still to have the crisp texture, or crispy, not so overly done. Alright, at this point, you can try and you can add on salt and pepper if you like. But on my case, I call it done. My stir fry beef, broccoli, and other vegetable is done. The Casa Negrense way. Alright, look, still very crunchy. Hindi siya lata. Not mushy, whatever. Hindi siya lata kung Tagalog. Hindi siya lata kung Ilonggo. And I like my veggie this way. Alright, guys. It's been another episode here in Casa Negrense. My name is Queenie. Yes, indeed, you are watching Casa Negrense Cooking and Lifestyle with Queenie. And this is me always saying, basta Ilonggo dishes, gani iyan namit ged. But other recipes from our foreign neighbors are also a must-try to eat. Again, till the next episode, you guys. Thank you. Bye.